Good morning. Today we're making stuffed peppers. I have my stuff here to stuff them with, and I wanted to tell you how I made it. I put my rice in my pot, and I added a can of spaghetti sauce and a little bit of water to make up the liquid difference. I added my spices in there, some oregano, salt, pepper. Well, actually, it was Creole and pepper. No, less salt. Sorry. So, salt and pepper, and my oregano, Italian seasoning. And I stirred it in my rice pot with the sauce, and then I added some water to make up the difference, and I put that cooking. Then I ground my hamburger up. I mean, not ground it up. I chopped it all up, fried it, strained it, and then added it and a little onion to the mixture. Um, I filled a lot. I had a lot of peppers to cut, so I cut the ones to go in the pot. I don't know if you can see that there. We have a bright light here. I did enough to fill my pot, which is ready to go. I was going to use my canning pot, because technically everything is cooked. The rice is slightly undercooked. Um, so pretty much everything is cooked. So I figured this would be a good way to steam the peppers, because the pepper is actually the only thing that needs to be cooked yet. So I added a little water. I put the rack in the bottom, and I added some water, and I'm going to add some sauce to it. And then I can get that on cooking. Put this on the stove cooking. My little bees. On here. Put them over that. Why it's not sitting on there, right? Oh, good job, you're smarter than the pot. Oh, okay. Now okay, now we got an idea. Now, there we go. Okay. And that shouldn't take long to cook. Okay, now, I still have some left. So I want to, and before I go on with this, um, this here, this little piece, is all I got that went to waste of the pepper. And that's a little bit underneath the hood, which I'll show you. Saving all my seeds. I'm going to rinse them and spread them out to dry. And then I can pack them and put them away for next year. So I have plenty of seeds to grow peppers. And I chose to take them from this batch of peppers because really beautiful peppers. The woman had a really nice garden, really good peppers. I actually have some seeds drying from these red hot peppers. Oh, I had like 10 of them, and they're actually in the dehydrating, so that I can make a couple jars of, put all the stuff in it for like a Mexican soup, or taco soup, or a fajita soup. So, however, I still had stuff left over, but I'm not going to cook these today. I'm going to make them, and I'm actually going to put them in a canning jar, and when I can tomorrow, because I have some ribs soaking. Which I'll explain in a different video, the recipe, but I have some ribs soaking that's already in the canning jars that I'm going to can tomorrow. So what I need to take up more space, because I only had 3 jars of ribs, so I'll do some jars of stuffed peppers, and I think I have probably 1 jar is going to be pork neck bones with the second jar. Because I am trying to, we have a hurricane season down here that usually runs from June to November, and I try to keep as much meat out of the freezer during that time period so that we're not losing it, so I can it. That way we don't lose any of our meat. Now, this here, I cut part of the inner part off so that I kind of have a flat top. So I can fill some more of these up and get them ready for canning. I mean, this isn't like a long-term food storage sort of thing. It's I work 16 hours a day and tired when I get home sort of meal. And I might go, if I have time, I might go to Walmart today and get some, because my canner holds 7 jars. I got 3 with the ribs, 4, maybe 5 with the neck bones. So that still leaves a couple jars for the peppers. But if I didn't have anything else to go in it, then I could take distilled water and put it in the canning jar and put the lid and the ring on it and put it into the canner, and then when it gets done, it's actually medical water for cleaning wounds. So these ones here that I'm doing now is going to go for canning. These last few, because there's enough in the pot for me and for my kids, probably to eat for a couple of days. But I mean, that's the way I do my rice and meat. But you can cook it separately and mix it in individually, or whatever way you're more comfortable doing it. That's just the way I do it. Next month when I have the farmers market, I hope the same ladies here there, because like I said, really really good, healthy peppers, and I like that. Make sure no seeds on my hands. And you can fill actually peppers with anything. Um, when I was younger, I wouldn't eat rice, and my mother used to put like beefaroni, I think it's called, beefaroni, or something like that, or spaghettis and meatball or something, and she would fill the pepper for me with that, so that I would still be able to have the pepper too. It's funny how moms can find stuff out of the blue to make everything work. Actually, I don't even know. I think I could probably fit 2 peppers per jar. See if I can pull this off. That's a tight fit. A little bit of breaking in there, but not bad. We can get 2 per jar. I think I'm only going to have enough for 2 more though. And I guess I should find some skinnier peppers, because they were kind of snug going in. Yeah, they should probably do. I mean, it is a wide mouth jar, but I mean, it's only so big. So. an eye on how long I cook them. That one cracked a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. Actually, I work longer than that too because I work 16 hours at my job, and then I come home and do everything that needs to be done in my house, and then I do stuff for my channel, which takes up most of my day, and then I usually take like a couple hour nap before I go back to work. But having something ready like this, it'd be amazing. We also buy a lot of little pizzas to have, because they're quick. They're like 3 minutes at the most that it takes to cook. Let's see if we have enough for hopefully 2. I might have enough for one more. I could have picked a skinnier one, but that's okay. What time was that? Okay. I'm going to keep track of the time. I have to, one of these days I'm doing a video on egg cooking because my 2 youngest, think that everything has to go on high. My pans have suffered greatly. I have different pans now. But I want to show them that you don't have to cook everything on high. I actually cook my eggs on number 1, and I can make perfect eggs. I can make regular fried. I can make I think it's called over easy. Perfect eggs. Perfect over easy eggs every single time. Get this out of our way. Seeds off my hands. Okay, so put this one up in there first because it's got a little bigger base. And then we'll put this one down. This is the one that was broken. There. So I have 2 of them to can. Now, we are going to remove these all back. Okay, now we're going to clean all these little pieces of all the seeds. And I still have actually 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 18 more peppers. I put a big bag for my daughter because, like I said, she eats bell peppers like they are candy. She eats hot peppers like they're candy. But she loves the bell peppers. She's been eating them that way since she was probably at least a couple years old. So she'll probably get the bulk of what is left. I think I probably have, let's see, probably a little over 10 stuffed peppers in the pot. And then I have 4 in a jar. So I managed to get a lot of them done. You want to clean all this green stuff out of the seeds. This which is what I'm doing right now. I mean, I probably don't get all the seeds, but I try to get as many as I can. It can be a little time consuming. It can be a pain sometimes. um, but when you have some good seeds to plant next year, it is most definitely worth it. And knowing where the seeds came from, not just buying stored seeds. I would take out any, like if you happen to have some discolored seeds or something, I would take them out as well. I want nice healthy looking seeds. That was went by. I was so happy when I got my pressure canner so that I could start doing meats and beans and stuff like that with it. So that was actually a true blessing to me. I used to do a lot of this when I was younger. That's all. I mean, I did canning with my mom. I used to make green tomato jam actually a lot. And, now, let's see. The dark seeds, I want to get that out of the mix. Like just because they're wet. Okay. One more piece to do. I also have another task today. I had a banana tree that had died. It was in a pot, which is pretty much the only way you can kill a banana tree. But it rained, and I was working 2 jobs, so I didn't notice that the pot had too much water in it, and it rotted my banana tree, and I was so upset. I didn't think I was going to get one back, but I got 3. I got a tall one, I got a medium one, and then I have a little baby that I got to transplant later today. But this time their pots are inside the house. You know, it's still in hurricane season, so be safe. I put all my plants, except for one, in my bathroom, because I have a big bathroom. And the only one that's still out on the balcony is my ginger that I just started. And if you have any way that particular that you do your stuffed peppers, uh, please go ahead and leave a comment on how you do them. Uh, I always have an open mind for trying new things, and I would be happy to try them. So, and we got all of our seeds that we can plant next year. That's a lot of seeds. And I still have, like I said, some more to cut up for what's going to go into the dehydrator. Oh, yes, I wanted to show you. I don't have the things for my rack, so I use what do they call it? Parchment paper. So, and these are some of the hot peppers. They're still a little moist, so I have to let them dry more. Actually, let me rotate that while I'm right here and put this one on the bottom of the peppers. And I have some parsley that I had gotten in the top. Okay. Not very long. So they have to cook for a while. I'll bring you back when they're done to show you. Okay. Now I cooked them in my pressure cooker, no weight or anything, just enough to, I had it up on the rack, had them up on the rack, and had water in the bottom, and I poured sauce over it, so I had plenty of liquid in there. And I just put the cover on the pressure cooker, but I didn't put no weight on it. I just let it cook and it cooked like 30 minutes to make sure that this was all tender. And there's your stuff, and there's your stuff. So, but that's how I do stuffed peppers. Here, I'm not sure what the FDA says about it, but it's not going to be in there long enough to even matter. But this is how I'm doing my extra stuffed peppers. I'm going to put them in the canner tomorrow when I put my ribs and my neck bones in. So there'll be space fillers actually for that. And I hope you liked the video. If you like, please hit like and subscribe. And of course share. And I hope this was helpful for you. And you have a blessed day. Thank you.